that seems not normal.
As you might be able to spot behind us, we're going to talk about LEGO Dimensions in this interview. And it's one of those things where Warner's been doing great, and Warner and TT Games have been doing great LEGO games for many, many years. It is a toy. Why not make a game with toys in it? Seems kind of a natural fit, doesn't it?
Yeah, it kind of seems a little obvious in hindsight, doesn't it? We've got LEGO toys, we've got great LEGO games. Let's combine the two and come up with that perfect chocolate peanut butter mix.
Exactly. Whoever came up with that, whoever came up with this, brilliant. But let's talk about, because this is such a great mashup. There's so many things in LEGO Dimensions. What's the sort of, say motivations to bring all these good things together into one?
Well, we wanted to, first of all, create a game that we would find super fun to play, and that meant bringing in all these great brands that we've always dreamed about bringing into a LEGO game, but for whatever reason, we just couldn't yet put that on our slate of doing an entire game devoted to whatever it was, Ghostbusters, Simpsons, Doctor Who, all these great brands. So instead, we were able to come up with this mashup world where we get to bring all of them into one game experience and remove all the boundaries between those worlds. So, that's something we're really proud of, is that we worked really closely with our licensors and our partners in this project to get permission to really do some crazy stuff with these brands. I mean, we're very, very authentic to each of these brands. When you're in the Doctor Who level, you are very much in the Doctor Who level, and it's going to feel like a very authentic Doctor Who experience. But I can still take Batman to Doctor Who and have him explore, all the different areas of that world, or whether that's Jurassic World or Ghostbusters or DC Comics or Scooby-Doo, what have you. It's all part of that experience, and I can take any characters, take them into any world, and take any vehicle from those worlds and put them with any character and come up with some really fun combinations and some really clever ideas there.
Because that's how you play with Legos, right?
Well, yeah, in my own collection at home, I mean, my Batman Legos kind of mix with my Lord of the Rings Legos, so why not do that in a game, right? I don't keep those separate, so let's have fun.
So in terms of the gameplay, is it the sort of the usual TT game formula of co-op and platforming, or are you throwing something else into the mix?
So we do have a lot of our standard features coming back in the game. We've built on that great legacy and kept a lot of that DNA intact. Two-player co-op, absolutely. We've also got a great campaign mode that is this story that we go through where you travel from Wizard of Oz all the way through Portal and all these great levels we've talked about. And of course, what's different though about this game is the entire game is free play mode, which means that you're not beholden to one set of characters to go and explore a new chapter of the game, but any character, anytime can go into any level and play through it. And that's only, you're only limited by the characters you have in your collection or vehicles. So that's a really cool thing that we're excited about. So building on that foundation of great LEGO games, we have brought in some really cool new features into LEGO Dimensions. So first and foremost, you've noticed that our toy pad, which is the new piece of hardware that comes with the game, is a really new piece of innovation for us. We have 3 discrete areas on the toy pad that all light up different colors, and that allows us to do some really clever puzzle and game design. It also holds up to 7 characters or items at once, so that's a lot more than what other sort of Toys to Life games are doing, and it gives us a lot of flexibility to have a lot of fun in there. So that's one way we're sort of building on and extending the sort of the platform and puzzle-based nature of LEGO games, and actually bringing that into the physical space. So when I play with my physical toys on the toy pad, it actually translates to some really interesting gameplay in the game itself. The other really interesting thing we're doing this game that's unique because we have the physical toys with us is that every one of those toys is built out of real Lego bricks. And I can break apart those bricks and rebuild them into new models in the game and in real life and create entirely new vehicles and weapons that I can take into the game with new powers and new abilities. So that's every single vehicle. So you see like an example, you get Emmett's excavator here. That starts out maybe as a crane, but that can transform up to 2 different models. So every single item in the game is a 3-in-1 build. Just like, that great line of LEGO games, 3-in-1, every single thing. And that's all unlocked through progression in the game. As I collect LEGO studs and gold bricks, I get to unlock those new sets of build instructions and then create those new models and bring them into life in the world.
Very, very interesting concept, and really, perhaps even more so feel like the Lego feeling, taking it into the video game.
Yeah, well, we've been developing these games for over 10 years now. It was actually TT Games' 10th year anniversary since the release of the first Lego Star Wars game. And they've been building this really cool platform and kind of perfecting it with every single round, just making it better and better. We're bringing more characters than ever before, more worlds, more vehicles and items to choose from, and really giving our best game we've ever done, certainly our biggest. And that's everything we've talked about so far is all just sort of part of the starter pack experience. All those different worlds you get to encounter and explore, that's all in that starter pack box. Everything else you see on the shelf here, all these different expansion packs, all bring with them new content that you can plug and add on to that core experience. So there's a lot of content there, let alone what you just start out with, which is as big, if not bigger, than any game we've ever built before.
Let's talk a little bit about the starter pack experience there. The characters you're getting, it's Batman and Gandalf and...
Yeah, so you get Batman, Gandalf, and Wildstyle. They're your three characters that you get in the starter pack. You also get the Batmobile. So if you look over here, right, that's your sort of starter pack collection. Are those three characters, the Batmobile, plus you get the toy pad and the Gateway bricks. And those all come as loose Lego bricks. You have to actually solve puzzles in the game to unlock the instructions to build each of those items, right? And then, of course, like I said, those later instructions that allow that Batmobile to turn into completely new vehicles that I can use elsewhere. So that is your core experience, and you can progress through the entire game with just those toys. If that's the only thing you ever get, you can still get a great experience. You can get through all of the different levels we have in the game. You can complete the campaign, the story, get all the way to the end, and have a really great time. What you're not going to get, obviously, is just the opportunity to explore even more space, unlock all the different bonus items. There's new content we haven't even talked about yet that's going to be introduced with each of the different brand boxes that you get. So more to come. Stay tuned.
Is it going to be a case, because now we see all these boxes here, are they all going to be unleashed at once, or are you going to stagger the release of them to sort of give people a little time to explore it?
Yeah, so we're going to release most of the toys in waves. So on day one, the starter pack will come out, and a lot of these packs you see up here now will be part of the day one release. So you got some packs from Ninjago, from Lego Movie, from Chima. We've got our Back to the Future, Portal, and Simpsons all coming out on day one. So we have a really good assortment of characters and packs coming out right on day one. So you can get a really great variety. That said, every couple months we're going to release some more toys, right? So a couple months later we've got things like Doctor Who coming out, some more DC Comics characters, all kinds of more packs that we're going to be giving even more details on over the next couple months before we launch. But yeah, there's a really healthy wave of toys coming out all throughout the first year, and we're really excited about it.
One of the things that I think is really nice about this as well is that obviously you're looking to sort of, for kids who want to play this, that's one big audience, of course. But I think some of the brands here really appeal to sort of a little bit older gamers, perhaps their parents as well, to explore with the kids.
Yeah.
Is that a conscious thing?
Oh yeah. Well, I'm a dad. I've got kids at home who love Lego games, and this is really a fun opportunity for me to get to introduce them to some of the brands I grew up with. So like Back to the Future and Ghostbusters. Now we're watching those movies at home together. They're playing the game with me. We're having a great time together. On the other hand, there's also brands in there that my kids have grown up with, like Ninjago and Chima, some of those areas that I don't know as well, but they get to introduce me to those. So there's a really nice cross section that we really wanted to give something for everybody in there. And again, it's really up to you to decide what you want to play with. It's all there for you to choose, and there's nothing you have to get. It's all, what do I want? Like if you really want Superman, if you're a big DC Comics fan, pick up the Superman pack, or pick up the Bane pack, or the Joker and the Harley pack that was coming out. So, a lot to explore, and something in there for everybody.
So they're standing on these plates here. Is that actually like something that you had to do for technical reasons, or is something that you wanted to do just so that people don't lose the Lego figures in their normal collections? Or
so the tags do help the character stand upright, right, on the toy pad. But the bricks you see in all these boxes are real Lego bricks right off the same assembly lines as you would get in any other box of Lego bricks. The tags are what actually hold the information for what toys standing above it. So the toys are just standard Lego bricks. So you can mix them with your collection if you want to. Mix them up, it really doesn't matter. The tags themselves are what save and store the information, and so that's what I need to put on the toy pad to tell the game what toy I'm bringing into the world.
Right. Very exciting. And yeah, so what's the release date and what are the platforms?
So Lego Dimensions comes out, the starter pack and all the Wave 1 packs come out in September 27th. And we're releasing on Xbox 360, Xbox One, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, and of course the Wii U. So really looking forward to it, very excited.
Right. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome, thank you.
I think I just swallowed a batarang.